Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Trust Your Worth podcast, the podcast that taps in to the power of knowing your worth. Today, I have a super special guest with me here today, my dear, dear friend, Mr. Bradley.
Hello.
And I'm so grateful that he came today to tell his story. So, Bradley is, I want to say the foremost, but no, you are a genetics specialist. You specialize in DNA, so finding people through their DNA, which is one of the coolest things I've ever heard of. So,
Too sweet.
I think you're the best in the country, but I have a biased opinion. Also, I don't know too much about it except what you've told me, but it's really exciting that you basically bring families together, which is super cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really rewarding work. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. So you are here to share your story. The episode is going to be called Trusting Your Worth After Coming Out in a Very Religious Environment. Could you share your coming out experience with us?
I'd love to. I have a lot of titles. So I'm a genetic genealogist. I grew up Mormon, and I'm gay. And I kind of discovered that I was gay when I was about 9. Had a babysitter I had a crush on. And, and then from there, in school, crushes on my friends. I just kind of figured it out like every kid does, you know? And from there, I eventually came out to my parents when I was about 14. I grew up in a religion, so Mormonism, being a member of the Church of Jesus Christ or Latter-day Saints, the long way to say it. Mm-hmm. Basically, in this religion, gay relationships are not okay. Mm-hmm. They keep you from participating fully in the church and can, in doctrine, keep you from being with your family in the afterlife. And so being young, I knew this was not okay, but I knew I was.
Yeah.
So I came out to my parents when I was 14, just really out of guilt and fear. And they took it really well. They sent me to counseling, which was good counseling. It wasn't the conversion therapy stuff. I eventually came out to several other church leaders over the years, and I had good and bad experiences. Some told me it was a superpower. Some told me it was Satan. It's like
Satan.
No in between.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about that.
Yeah, for sure.
I started dating women. And despite being with incredible women who I still hold really strong friendships with to this day, my happiness plummeted.
Oh no.
Yeah, it just wasn't working. It wasn't working.
Because it wasn't your truth, really.
Totally. It wasn't until the girl I was dating said, "Brad, I just want you to be happy. I want you to choose what's going to make you happy."
Yeah.
That I was like, wow, what? And I started to trust myself.
Yeah.
And I had all these feelings I actually think maybe I'm okay. Maybe I should go down this path. And as I did, I found a lot of happiness. I remember the first date I went on.
Yeah? With a guy?
With a guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be with a girl, and I was like, wait, what?
No.
No, with a guy. Okay,
My first date with a guy, I remember driving away from that date and just being astounded at the feelings I was having. I was like, oh, this is what it feels like. Yeah. This is what people experience. And I've kind of kept on that path since, and it's been a happy path. A lot of struggles. Yeah. Not from being gay, but from people. From
others and their reactions. How did your family's and church reaction affect your self-worth at the time? You said your family reacted pretty well.
Yeah, for the most part, it was actually just shock. So there wasn't a real negative or positive reaction from my parents. It was just neutral shock, let's get you some help.
Yeah.
Long term, talking about my full story, I actually had a lot of mixed reactions. So from my mom, it was just unconditional love. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
She just splendid.
Yeah. That's great.
My dad, he grew up in a family where being gay was not okay. The gay jokes were the regular. Oh, yeah. The F slur was common. And so it was really hard for him. And over the years of me coming out, we had endless conversations. I'd say my dad, it was really hard for him to just fully understand and to ask me the questions and to try to just get it.
Yeah.
But he got there. He got there. And I'd say from church leaders, it was the same. I had these good church leaders and I had these bad ones.
Yeah.
There's two examples that really illustrate this well.
Yeah.
I went and served a volunteer mission for 2 years. And when I got to the mission, there's a leader who just over all of the little missionaries who are there. And we sat down and he said to me, Brad, from your mission papers, I know about you. Like he was saying, like, I know you're gay. And he said, we want you here. You're needed here. And we love you.
Oh, that's so nice.
And it
was kind.
So kind.
Yeah.
It just wasn't a big deal. And it was awesome. But halfway through my mission, I got a new mission president.
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't informed.
Is
right. I remember asking to have counseling because I was going through a really hard time.
Yeah.
And he asked me, have you ever been through counseling before? And I explained that I had, and for being gay, and disgust was like the reaction. It was just like, it was like this gross, horrible thing I was dealing with, and that I was kind of like a gross person, is what I felt like. And the therapy that I got sent to ended up kind of being conversion therapy. Yeah. Which is why I dated girls when I got home.
Oh no! Even though you knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say these negative reactions I had really plummeted me into negative self-talk and honestly suicidal ideation. From like the ages of 9 to 22, I just believed I was a bad person because of these negative reactions and these negative teachings from my church. Yeah. And it's hard to say it now, but I hated myself. All those years, I was this kind, smiley kid who was walking around every day just like hating himself for being gay. Like,
I'm devastated that you felt that way. Like, I'm so sorry. Because, like, honestly, meeting you, I never would have known, like, that you were depressed or like having those thoughts. Like, you hid it well, which isn't a great thing either.
I'm a chameleon.
Yeah, I'm just so sorry that you had to go through that. So how did you go through, like, get through it, like, come out on the other side?
It was honestly a combination of trusting myself and the positive influences around me. Yeah. A lot of people let me know, like, we love you. You're enough. Like, you're good. Yeah. You're beautiful because of this. You know, like, beautiful part of you. And I had to choose to believe them. Yeah. And I also sat down and asked myself hard questions, like, what do I really believe about myself? And I was able to come to the conclusions, like, I'm a good person. Yeah. And I'm beautiful, and I had to choose to trust that. Yeah. So that's kind of how my self-worth developed into what it is today. Now, I love myself. I love that I'm gay. Like, it's this beautiful title that describes my experience. Yeah. And I love it.
That's great.
No. I wouldn't be Brad without it.
Yeah, so true. I can't imagine you now.
I know. With a girlfriend.
Ew. So, like, you transitioned out of the religion, like, you're no longer a member of the church. So as you transitioned out, I'm sure there was, like, other people's reactions that were neither helpful or some that were. Like, what made you to decide to transition out of the religion, and then just, like, what was helpful for you as you did and what really was not? Yeah. So it was like 3 in 1. But
totally. The things that made me transition out of the religion, honestly, was questioning. I had a really, really negative experience that started my questioning. I had just come out. Yeah. 3 months later, I started dating this guy. We start dating for 3 months. Yeah. And we get engaged.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't actually tell you this part of my coming out story. I post my engagement.
I didn't know. I think you did.
Oh, maybe. But I post my engagement. Yeah. And then all of a sudden people are like, whoa, double whammy. You're gay and you're engaged? Like, I didn't realize I hadn't posted. People in my sphere didn't know. It was COVID.
had no idea that you were gay.
They had no idea I was gay. So I'm like coming out and being like, I'm engaged too, guys.
Yeah. Surprise.
It was like shaka, like, you know?
Yeah.
So very soon after that, the moment I got engaged, I had a church leader pull me into his office and really grill me for an hour and a half. I kind of have 2 meetings like that. And at this point, I had all these personal convictions that I was on the right path, that was enough, that this was right. Yeah. And for an hour and a half, he sat there and said, like, you're not listening to God's voice. You're bringing down your fiance. Like, my ex-fiance, I need to clarify that. But it's like, you're like hurting his salvation. Yeah. I'm worried about your salvation, and you're wrong. And really just like attacked me for an hour and a half. And side note, that I had come to a point where I didn't have suicidal ideation anymore. Yeah. And that was like a plummet back into it. Just like, I was like, come on, I just got out of this.
Like, that's frustrating.
And so this experience, I had believed that this leader was called, like was chosen by God, by the universe, to help me through this process. Yeah. And to be so utterly betrayed by this person, who also had a family connection, rocked my world. And so I started questioning everything. And as I did, I realized I don't think I want to be in spaces that are making me so uncomfortable and that are teaching me that, like, this is wrong, because I know it's not. Yeah. And so for about a year after my coming out, I still attended services until I was just uncomfortable every Sunday. And so I stopped going. Yeah. And I started changing my beliefs. Yeah. And what was really helpful through that whole process is my friends remained my friends. Yeah. They were all members of the church. We all were in the same little congregation. Yeah. And despite me leaving, telling them these awful stories of what was happening to me, they just stayed my buds. Yeah. And loved me fully. Oh. And it gave me the power to continue on my path. Yeah. So love led the way. That's so heartwarming. No, I'm really happy that you still have relationships with these friends. All of them. Okay. Yeah. No, that's great. We love to hear that. Because that is really off-putting. That is just like who are they to say that that's not your truth and not your path? So totally. I'm really sorry that again. People are crusty, but yeah. Well, one other person I want to call out is this church leader that I had on my mission. Oh yeah. When people got engaged after coming home, he would call them and have a little chat with them, and I'm so excited for you. Invite me to the wedding. And I knew this was a thing that happened. Yeah. And so when I got engaged, he said, "I want to meet with you." Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm scared. And we start a video chat. We shoot the breeze for half an hour. And then he says, okay, I want to get to this. Like, I hear there's some news. And I'm like, yeah, I got engaged. I'm super happy. This is great for me. Yeah. And he said, well, we just wanted to call to let you know, like, we are so disappointed in you. And we know you know better. What? And this is wrong. But we love you, and we hope you still come to stuff. But we just wanted to let you know how disappointed we are. And I'm shook. I know. Basically just like, that's awful. What the frick? I know. And so my whole coming out experience was this battle where I had to choose, okay, am I going to believe what this person I love and respect is saying? Yeah. Or am I going to trust me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And am I going to trust the universe? Like these feelings, trust God. Mm-hmm. And I chose me, and I chose the universe, and I love myself because of it. Good. No, that's so great. So what do you believe now? In a higher power? Do you still believe in God? Are you still a Christian? It's funny. I was in the grocery store yesterday. Okay. And some man comes up to me and says, "Excuse me, are you a Christian?" Huh? And my instinct I said, "No, I'm not." Oh. And he's like, "Why?" I was like, "Well, because I'm gay." And he's like, "Okay, you're not interested." Bye. Oh no. I know, right? Okay, so I would say I'm not Christian.
Okay.
But I am spiritual.
Yeah.
I really thank the church for teaching me some fundamentals, because it opened my heart to my beliefs now, which are, I believe that like there's a higher power watching over us who loves us. I really firmly believe that our loved ones who have died are very present in our lives.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen them, like their presence in my life time and time again. I believe like being good is so important, that love is like the purpose of our lives. And so despite having some pretty negative experiences with the church, I'm also really thankful for it, because it's helped me come to the beliefs I have now.
Oh, those are beautiful beliefs. And I know you are a really spiritual person. We've had some spiritual experiences together, as you've shared, especially like through ancestors and like finding people that want to be found who have passed. That is just like, it's really incredible that you're so in tune that people, I guess, spirits can connect with you, really. And I've seen it, so it's like so exciting. I'm
a little woo-woo, but but I like it, so.
Aren't we all? No, thanks for sharing that. No, your beliefs are beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, how were you able to trust your worth as you were making a new life? Because there were people telling you just like, you're wrong. We're disappointed. It's like, well.
Lame.
And you said that was like so hard. So how did you trust your self-worth as you were going through this transition out of the religion? Because like you had some pretty tough experiences that really people were basically attacking your core of who you were, unfortunately. So how did you trust your worth in those circumstances?
Well, first I had to figure out what I believed about my worth. Through some therapy work, I really came to realize that I believed three things. I was bad, fundamentally, because I was gay.
Yeah. Which is what people were telling you.
What they were telling me. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
I believed I was unlovable and unworthy of love. And I believed that I didn't have any control over my life. Once I saw those on paper, I was able to say, what the heck? Like, I believe those things, but I can so see that they are not true.
Yeah.
And so I identified what was true. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, every day I wake up, my feet hit the floor, and, like, I try to do my best. Like, I'm a good person.
Yes.
And then I realized I am so worthy of love, just like everyone.
Yeah.
And that I do have control over my life to some extent. There's things I can control.
Yeah.
And so what I did is I did affirmations. Every day I would say those three things. I even turned them into a song I would sing.
Oh.
I'm not doing it today.
I was like, please sing.
Not today.
Not today.
Not my
debut.
We'll
release a record later. Put it on my album.
But I would say it actually every time I brushed my teeth. Like, I'm good. I'm worthy of love. I have control in my life. And I became to believe it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. No, the power of our minds is incredible. And like, I think it's so easy to believe the lies, especially when others are telling you. But I'm so happy you're able to trust yourself again and to recognize that those outright lies were not true about you. And that you do deserve love. And I'm so happy that you know that.
Well, even part of it was learning to believe the people who I respected and loved. The people who I knew had my best interest in mind.
Yeah.
They would say, like, you're so good, you're so kind. Yeah. And I had to choose to believe them when they'd say that, instead of like, oh, you're just being too kind. Yeah. Like, thanks, but it's not true. Like, no, I had to be like, wow, like, this person is seeing me.
Yeah.
Maybe they're putting a mirror up to me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I am kind. Like, or like someone would compliment my appearance, and I'd be like, oh, maybe I am a little cutie. Like, who knows? Like, you know? I just started to believe what people were saying about me, who I trusted.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, that was a big step, too, in my journey. Just being like, why would my friends lie to me? Like, they would tell me if my bangs were, like, out of control. I'd be like, that's an ugly-ass haircut. Like, don't do it. No, yeah, why would they lie to you about the good and the bad things. So, no, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, is there something you wish people would have done when you came out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I wish that more people had asked me about my dating life and the boys I was interested in.
Oh, yeah.
I spent my entire life bottling up like every single crush. No one knew.
Yeah.
And so when people would ask me like, "Oh, are you going on dates? Who are you seeing?" My heart like was giddy. I was like this like teenage boy finally, you know? And it actually, I started to realize the people who were safe spaces would ask me about my life. Mm-hmm. And just like they always had, they asked me when I was dating girls, like, "How's your girly?" Like, it's because they cared and loved.
Yes.
I know, like, I have people in my life still, like when I was engaged, who they would call me, ask how I was doing. But even when I was engaged, they would not bring up my partner or my dating life.
Interesting.
And actually, it hurts so bad and I get that it's them trying to, there's discomfort.
Yeah.
There's, for some of these people, they've never had to address these issues in their life. But it hurts when people don't ask about like one of the biggest parts of my life.
To just like discount like your other half, like, excuse me, what?
So my biggest advice is like, if you know someone who's coming out, ask them about their partner or ask them about their crushes. Like, are you seeing anyone?
Yeah.
Especially when the straight guys would say that to me, I was like, that guy's a bro. Like,
bro for life.
For real.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. It's simple, but it's so big.
So helpful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for I did not know that. Would be helpful, so I'm going to remember that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there other advice that you would give to someone who's transitioning out of their religion? Because, you know, that was your whole life until, how old were you? 22?
22, 23.
Yeah.
I'd say trust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you've come to the conclusion that it's best for you to step out of that space, trust it. Yeah. Do it in your time. Mm-hmm. And as you're going out, try to find community. That was one of the hard things is like, I'm like, oh, how do I even make friends now?
Yeah. No, I struggle with that still because the church is really set up. I am also a member of the church too. But it's really set up to be very social. So I remember I moved to Toronto, had never had a non-member friend my entire life, and was like, who am I?
For real.
Yeah, so it is, because you're just like, they put you together all the freaking time. Yeah. It's like, at least 3 days of the week, you could potentially see these people. You're just like, happen to be around for the church. So I can see how that loss of community would be really scary.
Totally. I actually felt like I would have happily taken a class on how to find community. And now the advice I'd give people is like, go to your library events, take a class, talk to your neighbor, like, you know, like just do things to find community through your transitioning period, because it can be lonely, especially if you choose to have people not be in your life anymore.
Yeah. But like, ooh, let's talk about that a little bit. So,
darn it.
Choosing to let go of people, because, you know, I feel like all of us have to struggle with that at some point in our life, where we just know this person should not be in our lives anymore. So how did you, like, I don't know, either stick to it? Were there like challenges in there? Does that make sense?
Oh, I wish I had the right answers to this.
Yeah.
I think the one thing I avoided was like cold, hard cutoffs without explanations.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just didn't feel like it was fair just to like ghost somebody.
I mean, that's kind of you.
Yeah.
Because maybe some people deserve it, but
fair. Yes, you're right. But for me, what I did is the people who I wanted to keep in my life, who I was having like some negativity towards my coming out, I had a conversation with them. Yeah. And after that, some people I chose to distance from. I stopped texting. I stopped seeing them. Yeah. It is so okay. And in fact, I think it's a part of life, an important lesson, to choose who you're going to surround yourself with. Yeah. And so trust yourself in that. Your heart knows
who should be in your life.
Exactly.
Your ride or die.
Exactly.
Because, like, honestly, I think life is too short to have people who aren't supportive of you and your dreams and your goals. Like, you should have a cheering section. And people just, like, really unconditionally love you. So I think you found those people, hopefully. I know you have.
I have.
No, that's great.
I've got the best little crew.
No, that's so exciting. Yeah, we all need people in our corner. So what are you doing now to trust your own worth? Because you're kind of on the other side. I mean, I feel like worth is something that we will never get perfectly. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we don't have to work to have worth, but we do have to work to know it. So what are some key things you're doing now to just really trust and know your worth?
The biggest one is kind self-talk. Mm-hmm. I monitor how I'm talking to myself. Mm-hmm. And if it's anything, like, I try to be a kind little boy out there, right?
Yeah.
And if I wouldn't say those words to someone else, like, why would I say them to myself?
Yes.
And so when I catch that,
mm-hmm.
I change the narrative right away. That's one of the big ones. Additionally, like I had mentioned earlier, I trust people. When they're, like, saying these kind things about me, mm-hmm. I trust them, and I trust the evidence. Like, am I, like, getting up and trying to be kind to the cashier when I'm out and about? Like, okay, like, I'm good. Mm-hmm. I'm doing my best. Like,
yes.
You know, I just trust the evidence of life.
Yeah.
And I trust my friends.
Yeah. Trust what they say. No, that's so I literally, I don't know if you have a nickname for yourself, but I'm like, when I'm trying to be kinder to myself, I literally like, baby girl, like, you need to go to bed. Baby girl, like, you can do this.
Mine's Mr. Bradley. I'm like, okay, Mr. Bradley, time to go to bed.
Something fun.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, that really helps me get into, like, okay, no, we're being kinder to myself.
Yes.
No, that's very great advice. Thank you for sharing that. What's your second one? Oh, yes. Trust your friends. Yes.
The good ones.
Yes.
Because, like, some people...
Yes.
Some people don't...
have your back.
Yeah.
Like to think they do, but... No, you know, you can sense it in their energy and their vibes. Like, if they really love and care about you, like, you'll know.
Totally.
So trust and intuition, I think, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
Exactly.
You know you. You know you and what you need.
If it's anything less than kind, it's probably not true. So just don't believe it.
Don't believe it. That's right. Okay, well, is there anything else you want to say?
The only other thing I'd want to say is, like, if you are presently LGBTQ mm-hmm. and you're in a community, maybe a religious one, mm-hmm. that isn't accepting of you, I want to be the person today who's going to tell you, like, you're enough. You're beautiful. This part of you is a superpower, and I might not know you personally, but I love that about you. And if you need someone to say that to you today, it's me. But being queer is, like, a beautiful part of who you are. Mm-hmm. And I need people to know that. So that's my last words.
Great. Thank you so much for saying that. Like, I'm sure people who are listening and hearing that are going to be so grateful you said that to them. Because, like, if it were me, I would have loved to have someone say that to me.
Totally. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And when people did say it, it rocked my world. So maybe I'll rock someone's world today. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows? We'll see.
Well, yes. Thank you so much for being here, Bradley, and for sharing your story. I just know it's going to be helpful for so many people. I just really love you, and I'm so grateful that you could be here.
I just love you, Ms. Britt.
Okay, so that was the podcast today. If you want to... did you want people to, like, message you? Or is there a place that they should... If they have more questions or anything, where should they go to find you, to talk to you? Well,
there's a good amount of Bradley Piersons out there. So you can find me actually through my website.
Okay, perfect.
Because I'm a little business owner.
Heck yeah.
So trouvay.ca. TROUVAY.ca.
Thanks for spelling it, because I would have. Yeah, so message Bradley. He would be more than willing to answer any questions you may have.
Yeah.
If no one has told you today, you are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are. And don't forget to trust your word. Okay, thanks so much for listening. Bye. You can say bye too.
Bye.